All right.
Woo!
Welcome to the final Watchtower of 2017.
It is. Yeah. I'm sad, but it's okay.
And I want to thank everyone for being with us through this entire year, following and supporting Injustice 2 and supporting us doing the stream. It's been really exciting for us. We'll have more awesome streams in 2018.
I bet they're going to be better.
Now, here's the deal. It is the last Watchtower console of this year. There is a Watchtower mobile stream next Thursday.
Okay.
So we will be talking about the new addition to Injustice 2 Mobile, which is League. So we're going to have a really nice stream about that.
Woo!
So if you're a mobile game player, tune in on Thursday. If you're not, download it and tune in on Thursday. Let's go through who's here.
I'm here, Steve Brownbeck, QA analyst.
Welcome, Steve.
Welcome,
How are you
Steve.
doing?
I'm very excited.
What's your
very,
hype
very
level?
excited. 10 out of 10.
Whoa!
Adam is such a cool character.
Just before the stream started, we all go through our hype level numbers. Steve said he was a 9. He's raised 10% in about 30
When
seconds.
the cameras are rolling and I see Adam on screen, I went up that one extra step.
When we roll that film that we use for these Twitch streams, Burke's back there just doing this, like an old-timey director. Who else we got here?
Derek Kurtzik, designer here at NetherRealm Studios.
Looking festive. Happy holidays to everyone.
Happy
Very
holidays!
excited. Hope you get to see your families and have a great time. I'm looking forward to going home to Kansas to see my family. You guys got big plans for?
I am going to Monday Night Raw
Wow.
here in Chicago on
Nice.
Christmas.
On Christmas.
A festive,
Wow.
yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Derek?
Just going to hang out with the family.
Right
Watch
on.
people open presents.
And you live almost near Kansas.
Yeah,
Your
pretty
commute's
close.
a little long.
Yep.
We also got behind the desk, he was gone, had his honeymoon.
Nobody knew that he was gone.
No, Jen did the mobile stream, so people were like, "Oh, it's Jen."
Oh.
And she was very happy.
Was everybody happy that Jen was back?
They were like, "Oh, this is so much better."
Right.
I wish this was how it always was.
Right. Jen was so great.
So we do have Matt.
Hey everybody.
Hey, man.
Matt, what's your hype level?
10 out of 10 for sure.
10 out of 10. Hype level?
I'm like 13 out of 10.
I'm 100 out of 100. So I use a different scale than you guys do.
Okay.
It's a larger scale.
What a
Because you're
hipster.
bigger than us.
I am big. Well.
Moving right along!
So, wow, shade already thrown. Very excited about showing Adam today. I would say that definitely one of my favorite DLC characters.
You've been playing him a lot.
Yeah, stylistically for me, really enjoy him.
He's kind of goofy.
He's goofy. He has some fun.
He's quirky. I like him.
Really enjoyable. We're going to talk about him. We're going to talk about a few other things that are coming up. We don't have a Q&A session for today. We're going to kind of let the new year come in, and then maybe when we'll get to the new year, we'll do some more Q&As and stuff. I know there's a lot of questions people have about things, but today we're just going to really focus on the smallest big stream ever. Right?
Aw.
Yeah.
It's precious.
So, first couple things.
Sure.
Any cool stuff coming up? We got a multiverse coming up.
Yes, we have the Christmas multiverse. We have the New Year's multiverse. And
Are they absolutely insane?
Yeah. There's some crazy stuff.
The Christmas one has my favorite cameo in the game.
Well, until the April Fool. Okay, so
Getting ahead of ourselves.
Stop it!
A little bit.
But we
and
haven't-
then next Christmas, let me tell you what's happening then. No, I don't. We're not going to give that away, right?
No.
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 Okay. I
But
don't
we
think
do
so.
have a lot of fun, goofy things coming up. And of course, we are still running the guild events with the source crystals.
Right.
So if you want to try and get some source crystals, join up on some of the guilds. I think Freddie Prinze Jr. is running a guild non-stop.
I'm actually in Freddie Prinze Jr.'s guild.
I want to be in his guild.
I'm jealous. That's
What?
the husband of Sarah Michelle Gellar, Buffy.
Okay,
Right,
thank
that's
you, Steve.
True. Very true.
okay.
So if probably not watching, Freddie Prinze Jr., thank you for allowing me to be in your guild. Get
And
Eric in there.
WWE writer. So shout outs to him.
Oh right, he was.
Yeah.
Is he not anymore? He was.
Not anymore, but he was, and
Right.
still a fan.
Oh.
Shout outs, Freddie.
So shout out to Freddie. So also
Do you want to show your Freddie Prinze tattoo?
I mean, he's a cool guy.
Yeah, I'll give you that. We do have a lot of things to talk about Adam, but then again, we're talking about the source crystals. We got the multiverse stuff coming up.
Yep.
About guilds, if you want to find a guild, if yours maybe isn't as active as you'd like to be, create one. Throw it up on our forums. Tweet us out. Maybe we'll retweet your guild
Yeah,
so you guys
definitely.
can get people in because we want people playing in active guilds, and this is a really good way.
And the guild boss battles are some of the most fun you can do together as a guild in the guild systems.
So tweet them out. Go to the forums. Go to Reddit. Try to find a guild.
Tweet us.
Tweet us. We'd love to get you to find a guild that works for you. So great. We also have with this patch, which came out recently, so people kind of know this, but let's talk about legendary multiverses.
Yes, we added 4 legendary multiverses, and we're going to be adding some more coming up with the Enchantress, and then we'll probably be adding some more. We're going to continue to support these, and the requirements are a little bit hard, but you know what? If you're dedicated, you're diehard, You're gonna love getting the gear that you get because you get some really cool perks with the characters.
My favorite thing is talking to design about what the new things are. It's
Right.
like, I'm like, oh, that's okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I love Ivy's. I love that Pukey is constantly out. There's a lot of good ones.
Gorilla Grodd's is my favorite. It's very unique.
What does it do?
He telepathically can actually read your inputs. Like a display appears on screen and the Grodd player can see what button you're hitting.
It's awesome.
It's like old school when you look at their controller when you were playing at the arcades.
That's breaking the fourth wall, too. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Awesome. So there's that. We got Superman, Gorilla Grodd, Green Lantern, one more. I forget who it is.
Gorilla Grodd, Green Lantern,
Superman.
Superman.
And we came prepared today.
There's one more.
There's definitely one more. In the chat, it is... Joker?
It's Joker.
Joker!
It's Joker.
Nice.
His is...
Oh
it's
yeah, his is
fun
really good
too.
too.
Yes.
What does he do?
It's a surprise. I don't...
No, God.
Okay. Instead of throwing the teeth, he throws out a random present that can be many things, including a penguin that slides across the ground on its belly.
It's awesome. And the jacks, he throws little jacks too.
Yeah.
It's
Awesome.
so good.
So that's great. So that is stuff we're doing there. I do see some chat about the Green Arrow hood. More on that another time.
Well,
have
we don't
told
want to
you-
spoil everything.
Right, and I
you
know everyone's always like, "Where's it coming?" I told you it will be here eventually. It's going to be some time still. These things are not as easy sometimes as people think it is.
Well, Tyler's actually making it.
Yeah, and I don't know how to do any of this stuff.
So he had to learn 3D modeling. I mean, he's really gotten behind
So
this.
that's a problem. It comes down to how our gear system works, right?
Right.
Like there's certain neck pieces where you have to have a new piece to get that to work, and
Right.
like it actually involves a lot more with the character than you might think. So it's still being worked on, and we apologize for that. But
So you
it,
can't
when it
just
comes,
click the add hood button.
we don't have that in our systems.
I do appreciate, though, that you are forced to address it every single stream. And shout outs to our community for not letting you live it down.
That's true. I do.
You make one
appreciate that.
mistake 86 months ago, and
Right.
this is what happens.
Well, it wasn't a mistake,
Yeah, right.
right? Because it was always coming.
Yeah, well, I just kind of jumped the gun.
Right.
Maybe I
Yeah.
jumped the gun a little bit. So we're going to talk about Adam today. Adam will be available for all the early access pack owners on
Yep.
the 12th.
Yes.
We're doing the stream a day or two earlier because I'm leaving for Kansas City tomorrow.
So you can go watch the Chiefs lose.
I'm going to go watch. Well, it has been a rough go lately.
Yes.
But I will be in Kansas City, so we're doing this now.
And we'll have, of course, the Adam free trial multiverse. If you have not purchased the Ultimate
Right.
Edition or whatnot, you can
Just
still
a
try them out.
Small taste.
Small taste. Oh, let's get a counter of how many small puns we have.
I don't think we should do that.
No?
And also, I don't think we have a counter. That's
What the hell does Burke do?
We don't know.
Can't just make a counter.
Yeah, you can't.
You
see,
have a
let's go.
piece of paper and a pen. Just put a line down.
All right, I'll do that.
All right. So let's move on.
Okay.
Adam,
Adam.
Steve.
Adam is, I think you put it best, he's a funny character. He's really goofy. He is very light. And usually when we start these and we talk about gameplay, I like to point out the character archetype, like zoner, grappler, rushdown character. I think Adam is a character that doesn't necessarily fit into a box. He has a lot of...
Unless it's a very small box. Or
Like,
a big box.
like
I
a
guess.
like a ring box.
A ring box.
It's like,
Yeah.
Oh, it's
He's-
Adam.
Hello, Adam.
He actually could hide in that. You could open it up. Hello.
Like
So-
I just did. I just
Yeah.
did.
Just like he did.
I just did that motion.
So he actually has a lot of interesting tools. So let's just start.
Yeah. Real quick, before we do that, I forgot one thing I wanted to say. PC, people who are on PC, hope you're enjoying that. I downloaded it on I got a gaming rig now. I download it there. It looks great. It plays great. Hellboy will be coming very soon. I'm not going to give you an exact date, but it's very soon. And then probably about a week after that, we'll move on to Adam.
And
So,
I'd like to give shout outs out to Brian LeBaron for
Yep.
this design of Adam. Like he's
Yeah.
super fun, super goofy, and he totally nailed this character.
Yeah.
So I just want to throw that out. too.
yeah, Brian did it. I mean, the whole team.
Right,
Brian had a lot of great ideas on this character.
Yep.
So really good stuff here, and I think we should probably show him before people get mad at us.
Do we
Yes.
want to just keep talking?
Now let's move on.
Okay.
All right, so
Well,
let's start with his normal attacks. Adam actually has 3 PhDs, but they're in science, not footsies. So he doesn't have a long, complicated moveset of combos and normal attacks. It's pretty basic, it's pretty simple, and it's not where he excels. But there's a few that I want to show. His down 3 is actually awesome.
The
Has-
chemistry kick.
Can you go down again? Just down.
Yeah, I mean,
I know they saw the
yeah,
trailer.
let's
but-
not bury the lead here. This is his crouch animation. It's pretty much the best crouch animation in the history of fighting games.
He's so cute.
Yeah, so his down 3 is awesome and has really good range, and it goes down very, very low. A reoccurring theme with Adam is how good he is at low profiling things, and this is just excellent. Like, it'll go under a lot of attacks, and it's definitely a great down 3.
Cool.
His forward 2 is also pretty good.
Is it
It's triple
advancing as
punches.
well?
It's advancing. It's safe on block, and you can do moves at the end of it. Like you can go into special moves, which we'll show later. And then I think another core normal is his back 1. It's a low attack. It's relatively fast, and the rest of the string is really cool.
Gets a little movement out of it too.
Yeah.
A little movement.
There we go.
So he'll
Ding.
actually shrink down, and he can go into his character power.
Yeah, that's
which we'll
my
be
favorite
showing
part,
later.
is- Yeah, you can do that. There's 2 separate strings you can do that with. Because you also have the other one, this one here, which
He
is
goes
over.
down with an overhead.
Yep.
Yep.
Fabulous. What else we got, Steve?
So let's talk about where he excels, which is his special moves. And he has a really unusual mix of special moves. He does have a fireball. It's pretty decent. It's a high, it's fast, and the meter burn version is very good because it actually captures them.
I want
gets
to
a
say,
back
like,
three.
you say that like all of his special moves are very interesting and weird, right? When I first played him, I was like, how do these all connect together?
Yes.
Like, I couldn't figure it out. And then
Yes.
the more I played him, I'm like, they fit together perfectly the way they work. We can explain a little bit more about that later.
Absolutely.
But
yeah.
like, they seem disparate, but they're not.
Yeah, it's very much a hodgepodge that really comes together when the better you get with them. So, this fireball can go into a capture state, so you can actually use it to win trades. Like, if you think they're going to do a fireball, you do it. Kind of like Sub-Zero's Ice Blast.
Right.
Or you can use it up close. Like, you can just commit to it, and that'll be a low combo starter if you don't want to go into his character power or don't want to just complete the string.
I definitely think for me when I play him, using it up close, like in combo, is usually the best way you want to do it. Because if you do it full screen and you capture, you don't get a lot off of it.
Yeah.
You can get maybe one more gunshot or a meter burn teleport, but that doesn't get you much damage.
And that's going to be another recurring thing, that his damage is not really the highest. He has a lot of really good, really,
He's got a lot of tools.
a lot of tools for every situation, but he's not going to do a lot of damage for the most part.
Sure.
So, to complement the fireball, he also has really good counter-zoning tools. He has a teleport, where he'll shrink down, then get big again. And the meter burn version actually hits. And because it hits from behind, it'll be an instant cross-up. He does not get a combo unless it's in the corner, and it is full combo punishable. And you'll notice it doesn't do a ton of damage, but it's very, very fast and very hard to block, and it's going to force the opponent to either eat a bunch of them or sit there and crouch block, which then opens up the rest of his game. He can then go in, jump in, do his fireball, whatever he wants to do.
Well, I know going, I'm sure, off the next thing you're probably going to show, where he uses the gravity,
Yes.
Just, man, it makes me so mad. Do it, just do it.
So then he has his gravity belt, where he actually increases the density so that he floats. That's science.
That's science.
And then he can actually do it multiple times to change his jump arc. And at any point, he can do his other moves. So like you said, this complements his teleport. He can do that. The opponent's like, oh, I don't want to anti-air him because he might float. And then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
he
You can
teleports
also-
behind him.
You can also go into your character power from that too.
Correct. You
It's
can
so
go into your character
tricky.
power. You can go into a jump attack, and this will keep up your key mix up of like you're jumping with a jump 3, which is super hard to anti-air, but then they're getting ready and they're going to anti-air it, and then you go into the float, and then you can go behind them. There's all kind of mix-ups.
And you can do normal attacks out of it as
Yes.
well, too.
You can do combos into it.
It's so cool.
He also has a ground pound, full screen ground pound. It's
Where
a
he gets
low.
big a little bit.
Yeah, he gets big for just a little bit. Getting big actually takes a huge toll on the bio belt, and that's why he doesn't do it very often. It's for
Understandable.
serious situations. If you meter burn it, it does the same damage, but it actually becomes an unblockable.
Oh, wow.
And in my opinion, this move is actually, I would say it's like dastardly fast. Like it's way more faster than you'd think.
Well, it's confusing because you're looking for, is it a teleport or is it a stomp?
Exactly. I think one of the things you see on paper, like, oh, a ground pound, I'll just jump. But it looks very, very similar to the teleport. So in my opinion, this is a great, really trolly, like, early game mix-up. that I think-
Or I'll block low, the regular, and then you
Yeah.
can meter burn. Like
Yep.
there's like 3 different things that can possibly happen.
Exactly. And that's one of the things that complements his fireball and his jumping.
And a thing that we talk about here too, when you talk about all the moves coming together, doing the stomp, doing the fireball, doing the teleport, might not be getting you tons of damage, but you're waiting out your character power to get your small guy back.
and that's what we're going to go through. Yeah, his
Yep.
character power is definitely the bread and butter of this character, and a lot of his game plan is going to be based on waiting it out because the cooldown is pretty long.
Yeah,
and it's also a thing where you're right, it all complements each other, and he's going to be hitting you a ton for low damage. So the stomp's not a lot of damage, the teleport's not a lot of damage. You hit 3 though, that's 30%.
That adds up.
Yeah, it adds up.
It's definitely interesting. Like, and people saw the trait or the character power, pardon me, on the trailer. And the thing about that is like there's much more metagame to it than you would probably understand.
Yes. So, and back forward too. You've seen this in the trailer a lot.
And you can attach that to the end of every.
Yeah, it's a great whiff punisher, it's a great anti-air, it's a great combo ender, and if you meter burn it, they're in a capture state, and you can do a full
Just
combo.
extend.
Now,
So-
if he's ducking, say,
It's a high.
show him. Yeah. So this is interesting because it's punishable, right? It's not a wake up.
On block, it is punishable, and on whiff, it's punishable, but a lot of times he'll go
The
super
distance
far
is
away.
So much, yeah.
And there's
It's
the
gonna be
thing about him that he's just a very confusing character because, like, can you punish when he comes out on trade? Can you punish this correctly? It's like the timings are all so strange.
And some
Yeah,
of the things
he
that are
can-
confusing too with him is that he has combos where he goes into being little, and you don't know if he's going into character power or if he's doing the combo, and it's just like, man!
So one more special move to show, which again really shows that he doesn't break down into any particular archetype. It's science!
Science!
He has these beakers, and he can throw them down, and this actually does dot damage. It'll stay on screen for quite a while. If the opponent walks into it, it'll do dot damage. But he has other moves too. Depending on the direction, this one will actually make it so they can't jump. It's like Abigail's Garden. Green Arrow cannot jump right now. And a third one will actually drain super meter if you're standing in it. But that's not all.
Tell me more,
Through
Steve!
the power of chemistry,
Chemistry!
he's able to throw this beaker down, and it will mix with his vials. So that's actually explode, and now he has a poisonous gas cloud that does significant.
Now, something's cool is like just throw it down real quick. I do that one. I do his throw.
Cancel.
No, do his throw because his throw doesn't move. So he's stuck in that.
Yes,
like
for
a lot of
quite a
people will
long
move
time.
the person. His throw stays stationary. So like you do the meter burn version, he's gonna take. Well,
Look at that. That's big damage.
25.
That's
Wow.
big science damage.
Big science.
Now,
That's Harvard damage.
now the rich reward of this is there's 2 moves to make this happen.
Right. He has to.
The setup is there.
Yes. And usually you cannot special cancel a special move like cancel the recovery. He actually can. You can see he does it very, very fast. And he can do this with all of them. So they each do different things. If you have the blue out, he'll actually push this goo. And if you meter burn it, the goo will actually put them in a
Go
capture
full
state.
screen and show it. It's really cool. The animators did an amazing job on this.
Yeah, that's
But-
awesome. That's smart goo.
Yep.
Smart dude.
And then the red one causes a huge explosion that'll actually pop them up.
Woo!
And he gets
You
a free
don't,
back
you
there.
don't need to use meter for the pop-up either.
Right, you do not.
higher
The,
pop-up.
the meter just makes the pop-up even higher.
That's awesome.
There's also something that is like probably not used a lot, but maybe start used, is you can actually cancel strings into the the catalyst.
Yeah,
right?
you can do the catalyst by itself, and that's just a low. It's kind of a low damaging, but it's a low, and you get a knockdown if you use meter.
Yep.
So in my opinion, there's 2 key uses for the science moves. Number 1 is actually to just hide behind it. It's a great time waster.
Sure.
If your character power is about halfway through cooldown, you can actually put the green one down and just hide behind it. And this actually does a ton of dot damage, and you can actually you can get them out really quickly. If you have the opponent condition not to zone because of
Yeah,
the
it's-
counter zoning tools we've shown.
For that one, it's just down, back 3, down, forward 3, and
Yeah.
all in one motion, and it pops out.
And I think the second use would be setups. Like the throw. The throw's a great example. In the corner, it can really add up. And I think cutting your combo short, doing like a down 2 into it, can be really effective. And the opponent's going to be sitting in it, and they're going to be taking a bunch of dot damage. So let's show his throw, then let's go into his character
One
power.
thing we didn't talk about real quick, I believe, is I believe his Meterbird ground pound is also an OTG.
That's actually true. Yes, that's true.
Which is really cool for setups as well. Like
Yeah.
if people are doing delayed wake ups, bam.
Would you like to explain what OTG is for
You're
those
right.
that made it?
For those of you who don't know what that is, it's an off the ground, right?
Yes.
So pretty much like if they're laying flat and they're there, you do the ground pound, they get hit by it.
Which is unique because normally when you're on the ground, you're invincible. You
Right.
cannot be hit. There's not a lot of attacks in the game that will actually hit.
And since it's you can't block it, like you can't just like quickly hold back. If you use the meter burn one,
Yep.
you're taking damage. So he can definitely set up things when it comes to like delayed wake ups and stuff. Like,
Which is another example of what we've been harping on. Low damage, but a lot of application.
yeah.
So his throw is awesome.
Just goes into your little ear there.
And this character, his throw, which we're going to talk about in a second, has a lot more utility than a lot of other throws.
Yes, it does. One point I want to make before we go on to character power,
Yeah.
though. I love the audio actually cutting out like you're hearing. Yeah. Like it hurts their audio. So his character power is he goes subatomic and actually shrinks down. And from here he has a full move list. He can even move around, he can jump, he can air dash, and he has multiple attacks. He has anti-air move, this move,
that's
which
the
is
most fun
probably the
one.
funnest thing in the history of video games. He has a low, he has an overhead, and like Tyler said, he can actually do his throw from this.
And that will come in handy.
Yes. So,
Oh, first of all, you can also like instant overhead too.
yes,
which is
yeah.
really cool.
His jump 3 is an overhead, so he can do it instantly, and he could just run away. It is arguably the most annoying thing in the history of fighting.
Yes, absolutely is.
This is one of those awesome. One of the things I love about Injustice is these character powers where they just completely change the way the character plays.
Right.
When he has this up, he's in control. He's doing whatever he wants. You gotta hold that.
Now he can't get knocked out of it.
He can get knocked out of it. Now, a lot of people noticed in the trailer, Joker was having a hard time knocking out of it. Things changed in development. It's now a little bit easier to knock him out. It's not easy. He is going to go under a lot of stuff. He will go under highs. He will go under a lot of mids. He is
It's hard
tiny.
to catch him. Like it's hard to knock him out for sure. Like
Yeah, it is very hard. Catwoman is jealous, but he
If you're
can
trying-
be hit out of it.
If you're trying to like do it on wake up, you're probably gonna get knocked out of it.
Yeah.
And that will reset your timing.
Yes.
So it'll start the entire clock over. So you gotta be careful.
So here's how the cooldown actually works. You'll see it starts to drain. Any time he can get character power and he comes back. Now you notice the bio belt actually goes into a cooldown. During this time he can be punished, but it's very, very quick. The opponent kind of has to be ready for it. So let's say he like ends this combo and he backs off. Green Arrow probably won't have enough time to go in.
Right.
Or if you do your throw, you actually instantly negate it, cooldown begins, and he doesn't go through the bio belt thing at all.
So that's the metagame. Do you want to keep doing damage and maybe take some damage on the back end? Or do you want to try to get a throw out? But you can break the throw.
But look at this. If you let it go all the way, he is actually stunned for a long time, and my grandma could get a punish.
Right.
Like, that's tough. So the metagame here is you want to use it as much as you can. You want to go for the mix-ups, the chip damage, the throw, but you don't want it to last all the way or you're in serious trouble. You want to take it to where you're about 70% using it. Now you're looking for your escape plan, which could be you plan. What's the kind of stuff you look for?
I like to use things like if I'm doing you do this kind of thing. I missed him, so I play him obviously. I try to do it in the air. I feel like doing it out of the air really helps things. So boom, 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 and now I'm looking to do it. Now I'm safe.
See,
Yeah,
this
get a
is a
little bit
really
of
good
damage
character for Tyler because he just has to press one button to
It's-
do an 11 hit combo.
I would argue this tops Raiden's 4-3 bounce cancel is the most fun. There are going to be fans who go into training mode and just do 2-2-2-2-2 for
it
like
is fun.
20 minutes straight.
I just sat and did it in Paul's office when it started.
Yeah,
and I
it's-
was just like, this is the most fun. We're trying to see how many times you could do it before and then go into super.
I would argue in the history of fighting games, the ratio of ease of execution to looking cool and fun, this is it.
Yeah.
This is the best
This
thing
wins.
ever designed in a fighting game.
So much fun.
So yeah, the meta here is extremely deep because he can just, if the opponent's just going to block, you're like, oh, I don't want to, I'm just going to crouch block, right? The chip is going to add up. It's actually pretty decent. And at any time, you can stop, go for the throw.
Or
If
go
the-
for the low there too.
Yeah, you could also go for the low, then you can go for the overhead, and then you get the meta of the opponent reads the throw, and they're going to do their own throw, or they're going to do like a down one to hit you out of it, and then instead of doing the throw, what did you start doing?
What do I-
Pause for a second,
Yeah.
then go back to mashing too.
Yeah. There's a lot of meta to it. They can also tech the throw.
Yes.
If they think it's coming, they can
Yes.
tech the throw. So there's a lot of things going on there, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And truthfully, we've played a lot of matches, you and I. There's been times where like I throw it out there and realize, oh, I'm not getting damage out of this.
Bail out.
So I bail out immediately.
Yep.
Like might not get any damage at all, but like I don't want to take, because Steve, you've played professionally. Like if I mess that up, I'm taking more damage than I dealt.
Yeah,
That's not good.
So to me, at the high level of play, he's going to be all about his character power and the application of it on both sides. The Adam player is going to have to make a lot of guesses on when do you bail out, when do you go in, when do you risk it. The opponent's going to have to sit there and do you actually take a risk and go for it, try to hit him out of it, try to jump around, try to avoid it. Maybe there's times you're like, hey, I have the life lead. I'm just going to take it and hold it.
Hold it.
Yeah, it's
You know,
awesome.
He's really good. Like you got to learn how to sort of like it's weird to say because he seems so like, bouncing off the walls.
Yeah.
Very good for patient players.
Yeah, it's a weird dynamic where before the character power, you probably want to be kind of patient, kind of take your time, hide behind the green mist, shoot the fireball.
Try to get it back.
Try to get it back. Then you get the character power. Then you're falling, you're going crazy. Then you have about 10% left, and you're like, all right.
Back up.
I got to back up.
Right.
There's two things he's great at that I think. Getting first hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got to be one of the best.
Oh, your first hit lands down, so this is great.
Yeah.
Really great at getting first hit. Also really good at closing a match out.
Yep.
How does he get first hit usually?
Just by
going
who knows,
nuts,
man?
hit
Going
mashing
nuts,
too.
Just like not a specific attack or anything, guys?
He does just a teleport into low kick.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think the bottom line for me, Adam,
Character.
he is going to be an awesome character if you like weird setups, if you like being in control of the meta, like they have to react to what you're doing, and if you like science. I think those are the big three things.
What I really enjoyed about him too is that I've played a lot of different matchups with him against people. I've played Burke Swamp Thing. I've played against you with a bunch of different characters. Haven't played you because I won't. Like certain times, like there's certain moves you take out of your equation for a thing. Like I don't use science a lot against certain zoners,
Right.
But if they're like against Swamp Thing, maybe I'll try to throw it out more to control space. There's a lot of different ways to like sort of cut what you do, and it's just like any character that I've ever played. I'm still learning the times to use different things. Like I'm still getting used to throwing science.
Yeah, he's definitely a character where there's nothing hard about his execution, but there's a lot of depth in how you play.
Yeah, cool. A lot of fun. Very exciting character. I'm glad we were able to show off.
Let's check out some loadouts, dude.
We got some loadouts.
All right.
Come on,
I
man.
while this is loading on, I cannot wait to see what he adds to the tournament level meta. He's one of those, a lot of times, I used to be good. I work on the game. I can kind of predict how it's going to play out. He's one of those where it's like, I have absolutely no idea. Like, we're just dropping a bomb in the middle of the meta. He's
science bomb.
a science bomb. Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
So here's him trying to be cocky in front of Green Arrow by dressing the same.
Yes.
That's rude.
And I gave him two moves. The first is Massive Attack, where he increases the density of his fist and does this big death punch, this death blow. You can see his fist there. It actually gets the density fist.
Density fist.
This is a good move because it's a fully invincible wake-up attack.
Which is something we didn't talk about.
Yes, his teleport is his wake-up attack, but it's good, it's really fast, it's somewhat invincible, but it's pretty easy to punish, and there's a lot of ways that you can, like, go on offense, but then actually punish it if he does teleport. Like, it's got a lot of holes. It's not the world's greatest wake-up. So, if you're emo about that, you can equip this, and boom, knock him full screen. I also gave him the Force Field, where he rubs his bio belt, and then, I mean, he does.
It's more of an adjustment.
Yeah, it's
right?
he adjusts his bio belt.
I love how you couldn't say your voice started cracking up. He rose his voice.
Because I was thinking, should I say this? I shouldn't, then I did. So this will actually absorb projectiles, and if you meter burn it, it can hit the opponent. But what's really cool about this move, the real reason I wanted to show it is it works with character power, and you can see he's got the little shield. That's just the most fun thing ever.
That's adorable.
Yeah. This will replace his teleport, but if you're getting zoned out really badly, the teleport's not doing enough damage for you, you can put that on, and then just go ham, go in with your character power, and no projectile's going to hit you out of it.
No. That's
So,
awesome.
one
That's
more
so
loadout.
Ooh.
This is my casual Adam, where he does not have a face visor
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
And it's a tournament. No, this is Electrum.
This is Electrum, yeah.
Yes.
So, with this, I gave him the meter burn fireball changes to be this long beam, and will actually make the opponent grow.
It's so cool.
There's also an optional way to shrink them. So this is actually a better one. It's even better for trades. It's even better if they try to anti or whatever because it's that beam. But honestly, let's just be real here. It makes them grow. That's why I selected it. Yeah, that is so
Which
awesome.
does nothing.
I mean,
just looks
it's
amazing.
extremely funny. So that's something. And then the second one changes his character power. Instead of shrinking, you actually pull objects out of his bio belt that he can use as interactables. And there are multiple ones. It's randomly chosen. And they have different properties. Like that one will actually stun him, and then he gets a combo. One thing I wanted to point out that I forgot. You'll notice he's the first character in fighting in history where he does not pull his props out of nothing. If you look closely, It's pre-shrunk in the bio belt, and he's pulling it out, growing it, then putting it back in.
Even his
Is
112.
that lore?
That's lore. No, you can
lore.
just see it. Look.
Yeah, watch the 112.
Yeah, 112. He's
puts it
pulling out
away,
a microscope.
And then he puts it away.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah. It's good design. I love
So,
it.
I think we have one thing left.
Someone
Superman.
just said that's ducking cool. Someone just got auto-corrected hard. in Twitch.
Ooh.
So, super move.
Super move.
His is unique because the N2, I'll just do it and it won't hit. You can see he goes a little, he hits twice, but it's really cool because he can actually do it from his character power.
See how many hits you can get first.
Oh, this is terrible.
You're not even really trying, like, to get multiple hits. This is.
All right, there we go. There we go.
Wow, that was amazing.
All right. This has to be one of the coolest, right?
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's a very unique Super N2, and he's using character power, and they keep hitting you out, and you have 4 bars. Light them up.
That's awesome.
Light 'em up. I love when you say things that aren't you at all.
What are you talking about?
We got 4 bars. Light them up. You don't say
That's
things
totally
like
a
that.
Steve thing to say.
It is. You're right. That is the Adam 12th of this month. It's Tuesday, right?
That's Tuesday.
So he'll be available for those with the Ultimate Pack, Ultimate owners. Yeah, Fire Pack 3 owners. Super exciting.
A very short wait.
I was very happy that we were able to show Adam. We've been talking about it for a while. How excited
Yes,
we are about it.
he's a super fun character.
So guys, thank you so much for enjoying the Adam walkthrough. We do have a bit of a belt battle to do. So
Well, birthday shout-outs.
Oh, birthday shout out. Yeah, you're right.
The most important part of the stream?
The most important part of the stream. The part that Tyler loves the most. So here we go. Tony Goski, one of the OG.
Whoa,
NK
OG.
guys, right? Josh Slingerland, Wen Roble, John Edwards, love that guy. Matt Burke.
Right over there.
Oh!
Hey,
The guy gets
Burke.
married. The guy has a honeymoon. He has another honeymoon.
What more about Matt can we talk about?
Then he gets his birthday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Man, overbearing.
It's amazing.
It's a bit much.
And also, a big one, a friend of ours on Reddit has wanted a birthday shout out. I'm going to give it to you. DHF Anchor.
Anchor.
Happy birthday to you. I don't know exactly when it is. I think it's soon.
Soon?
Happy birthday. Enjoy yourself. I always feel bad
Why?
because I have 2 nephews. One of my nephews was born on like the 20th of
You don't
December.
even know.
I think it was the 20th of December.
Okay.
And that's always like, oh man. And my sister was like, you get him a birthday present and a Christmas present.
Well,
you don't put those
absolutely,
together.
absolutely.
Why would
And I
you?
was like, yeah, I'm a good uncle.
But you don't know when his birthday is.
I think it's, I know, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you just roasted
Are
yourself.
you
Roasted myself on stream.
are you playing Adam?
Should we do blind select?
I think this is serious business, and I think we should do blind select.
I'm going to play Adam. Let's go.
Should I play Steve's Adam first so I know what it's like to play a good Adam? Or
I'm down.
No.
All right.
Your Adam's not good.
Wow! Wow! Alright.
It's not bad. Would you say you have a good Adam?
Absolutely. I'm good with every character in the game.
How good are you at hitting super after using character power?
Let me just say this. This community is lucky I can't compete anymore.
Wow.
And everyone else.
See, the truth. The truth. So you're gonna bring Adam, huh?
I'm going to bring Adam.
Alright.
I'm very excited for this. Wow, this is a surprise pick. I don't think anyone predicted this.
I'm whatever with it.
So I expect a lot of matchup unfamiliarity here on
From
both
both
sides.
sides, yeah.
On both sides.
Scrambles.
Yeah. This is just going to be a best of 3 scramble. Character power to start, we actually talked about it. Adam, character power at the start is very, very effective. I think a lot of the meta is going to be, what does your character do when Adam starts with his character power? Now this is going to be interesting because Supergirl zoning is pretty effective when she has character power, and obviously his counter zoning is pretty good. Character power. Oh, it gets avoided. You can see an overhead hit him out of it. Peter Burns stomp accidentally avoided. Down one. Supergirl's down one is very, very effective. A lot of range. Goes into the breath.
I'm not getting any moves out.
You can't get your moves?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my teleport out.
He is a power character. We didn't talk about that. He uses his molecular density upgrade while in his bio belt to get super strength briefly. It takes a huge toll on his suit, though. That's canon.
Oh,
good.
nuts and berries.
Very good. Very good sweep. Very good sweep. Look at that science clipboard. Oh, no block though. He was almost ready to block it. Back to Peterburn teleport. Okay, good low. No conversion.
Oh,
Down 3. Here we go. Character power. Derek. Oh, he was trying to block it. He got caught. One thing you can do is you can use push block, and he'll actually get split apart, and they'll break apart, and he'll go back to normal size. So it's kind of like Batman's character power. If you're getting overwhelmed, you could use a bar meter and be like, I don't want to deal with this right now. Very close first game right here. Derek has no meter though. He spent it all on nothing, and now he can't convert. Character power's up. Oh, good clash.
Oh, bad clash. I have no meter.
That's right. That's right. So
That's all right.
Will Tyler save a bar to use counter zoning techniques or a combo? Nope. He spends it. That's a good choice. All right, now.
Go.
Oh, good duck, but no punish. Oh, back 3 hits.
Oh no!
Oh, wow!
Oh no!
Back 4-2 is not a fully invincible wake-up attack, but it's so fast. It's one of those moves where, on paper, the fundamentals will be like, you never wake up with back 4-2. But everyone actually is, and it's going to work. It's like Black Adam's Cage, where there's this dude winning $150,000 doing it, even though every expert tells you to never do it.
I made a lot of mistakes.
So did I.
Mistakes were made, but that was an exciting match.
Nice.
Down 3. Very spammable move. Oh, no conversion though. A lot of teleporting from both parties.
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on here. This is just chaos.
It is.
There's no method to this madness right now. Oh my god, the teleport's clashing. Good conversion. All right. Peterburn teleport.
Oh no.
Both of these players, if they have a bar, they are immediately spending it. Nice. Character power's on. Oh, good block though. Down 1, throw. All her Kryptonian ears.
This is bad.
Think of how bad that is, because she has super hearing, so that must really suck. Wow, that looked awesome. Oh, that looked awesome. This is like scripted. This is better than the trailer.
So
Here we
much
go.
better
Oh.
than the trailer.
Tyler has no bar.
I got some work.
Derek has bar, so expect him to spend it immediately. Oh, good block. And we got a punish. No conversion now. That's okay. Down 3. A lot of down 3s. Combo. Let's see if Derek can make a comeback here. Oh, wow.
Pretty lucky there.
Both players, man. Oh. Okay, Peterburn teleport.
No.
This is where Adam is so strong at this point in the match.
No.
He has so many good tools that
Dang!
to close on a match.
Dang, 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 dang,
Adam
dang,
looking
dang.
very dominant right now. This surprise character pick not working.
No.
There are a lot of buzz about Supergirl, and this
There was no
seems-
buzz about Supergirl.
Not your Supergirl,
Right.
Supergirl in
All right,
general. A lot
let's
of
do it again.
buzz.
I'm not worried.
There's a lot of buzz.
I messed up a bunch of times. I'm ready. I'm not doing a single combo.
And we're keeping Supergirl.
Yeah.
All right.
Begin.
The patience. Derek has never just sat there and ducked this long. Very impressive. Going in. Oh, good throw. Character power. All right, Derek's caught on. Now, I was just about to say, what do you do when they keep blocking? There's one of the best options. Throw. Oh, tornado. Oh, 4-3, he dodges it just by being tiny. Oh, Adam. Big combo. Missed it though. That's okay. Small mistake. Character power gets hit out of. Now, unfortunately, the character power is so strong, but when you get knocked out of it, you have a long wait to get it back. Uh-oh. Momentum, definitely.
Right now?
I think you're doing fine. You're up 2-0.
Okay, that combo's off.
Momentum is shifting in Derek's favor, though, with this game. But the first round's not over yet. Oh, nice meter burn teleport. No conversion, though. Oh, Anubis. War Gods. Oh, meter burn teleport.
I can knock you
All right.
down all day.
All right, she's powering up. She's getting hype. All right, this will end the round. Oh, look at him.
Hey, bouncy, bouncy.
No block, though. No block on that teleport. Anyone's game here right now, though. It could go either way. Oh, very good decision from Derek. That's good damage. There's a good example of how that move can be somewhat tricky to punish, because even though it's very negative, Adam is very, very far away, so you need really good range. His back 4-2 is also interesting, because it'll combo off a down 1, and if they stand block, it's super easy to punish, but if they actually duck the down 1, he'll go way over their head and way past them, and a lot of characters have a lot of trouble punishing it. So he kind of, sort of, has a safe-ish down 1 special that combos, which is pretty rare in this game. Oh, excellent, excellent block. And this could go either way. Tyler could close the set out right now, or Derek could get a bunch of momentum. Oh, the character power gets knocked out. That was absolutely critical. That was really good on Derek's part. Oh, the teleport! Oh, wow! Wow. Woo! It's 2-1. These are exciting games.
How am I missing my combos?
You're playing on stream?
Yeah, that's true.
I think I've made one combo.
Made one combo?
Made a combo, huh? It happens. It happens.
We don't want to even do the intros?
No, I'm just ready to go, bro.
Wow, this is intense. Oh, I loved it. I loved the jump, like he was going to do a jump 3.
Oh.
Teleport. Good block. No conversion, though. He didn't have any bar anyway, so he's not really losing on that much damage. Wow, the teleports are very good. Tyler's doing a good job here. No block, though. All right, Tyler with a pretty decent left here. Supergirl could easily make it up with like one combo, though. Wow, that was absolutely awesome.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, drops it.
I guess not.
Police car in play to serve and protect and smash. Oh, character power. Bing, bing, bing. Look at that. That's adorable. Good block. All right, the teleport shenanigans have stopped working. Tyler has a lot of momentum now. He's playing solid. Derek is going to have to stop going to that teleport well and play solid with Supergirl. Peter burn back 3. Oh, 2 times in a row. I respect that. It did not work out, but I respect that. Oh no, that was almost great. Ground pound. Now it's interesting because Tyler could easily close it out, but he doesn't have any bar. Neither have bar.
No meter here.
So this is the point where Adam's low damage doesn't really matter because he's like 3 hits away from a minute.
Oh no.
Oh, hit out of it. Okay. Gotta stay solid. Down 3. Very good meter bring back 3 from Tyler. Oh, and there's no more car. Oh no.
Oh no.
Back 4-2. No meter though. That would have been it. Oh, no block. Oh. Oh, no! This could be it. That's it. We have a new champion. We have a new microscopic champion. Big win coming from a small package.
I would have phrased it differently, but sure.
Small man, big
sense.
heart.
So, Derek, you went with Supergirl.
Yeah.
Thinking that would be the...
I thought it would throw you off. I spent a good 2 days trying to do that.
I think he read Twitter and saw the hysteria and was like, oh, easy wins?
Look up, yeah, right. I I really sucked it up there.
Yeah.
We
It's not
both did not play our best.
It was not as good as my Flash, I would have said, but
Your Supergirl is probably 4 times better than your Flash.
It is
you.
fun that we spent all that time practicing with Ivy,
Yeah.
and
I
Ivy
played-
didn't even show
I
up.
probably played 100 matches against Ivy.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I did pretty well.
Yeah,
Like,
we had good matches.
well, let me tell you now about how Ivy Adam works. So, like,
Wait a minute. Every one of these streams, I start nerding out about minutia, and you're like, let's move it along, Steve. And now you want to talk about the Ivy versus Adam match?
so every time she tries to throw out her what's it, Pukey?
Pukey.
Meter burn stomp.
Yes.
Done. Or teleport. There's
Yeah.
the choice.
He's great at regulating Pukey.
Yeah, so that was great. I'm glad to have won this.
Yeah.
Derek, hey, let's play some matches soon.
Yeah.
Now that we're out of the way of this whole...
So I like to also point this out.
Yeah.
Before the stream,
Yeah.
you said that Steve, you don't train with Steve.
No.
He's
We
not
just
your-
play.
We play.
We play.
Right, but it sounds like training.
I think every time you play, it's training for the next match.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you're always training.
Always.
Then why
been
did you
better.
play so many against Ivy?
I just happen to like Ivy.
Oh, also because you play Ivy.
Oh!
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
So it was training!
we're dropping the work and we're just shooting now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got worked into a shoot.
Yeah, we've been training for a week.
Yeah, totally.
We have been training pretty hard.
Yeah.
I want to win this.
I have a quick update.
Update.
You guys made 6 puns about being mini.
Oh.
Okay.
4 references to science,
Mm.
but 1 light 'em up.
Line them up. Nice.
Thank you, Matt Berg, for the counter. Folks, that was a fantastic win by yours truly, Tyler Lansdowne, against Derek Kurtzik. Derek stood no chance the entire match. It was
I
an
won
embarrass-
at one match,
It
didn't
was
I?
an
No, I
embarrassment
didn't even win one.
from
No, it was
Front-
3-1. It was
Yeah, I won
It
one.
was an embarrassment from front to back.
You never win.
I know, that's why I need this right
He
now.
was waiting for his character.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
guess
go ahead.
what?
Keep.
It's over now.
Yeah. I waited a little bit.
Yeah. And
Okay.
Derek got the short end of the stick.
Okay.
Good
Booyah!
stream. Good stream, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. I'm
See you in
Tyler.
2018.
Yeah, see you in 2018. Derek, Steve, Matt Burke, thank you so much.
Anytime.
Everybody, make sure you have an incredible holiday season.
And Happy New Year.
Get online and light them up. Here we
Bop,
go.
bop.